Welcome back to the Broken Sword. Last time
Pardon me. Oui, monsieur?
we actually got some information and found a dead man after talking to him. And now,
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John D. at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
oh man, I mean, if we could have gotten him to leave and start education, that would have helped us.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to party. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
I mean, I feel like we've gone through these before, but
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod?
yeah, I think we've talked about all these.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Fine. Actually,
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications. A military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
had to drink something there. Otherwise, I could have started a bit of a cough off.
Thanks for your help.
And it might still come, anyways. I really don't want to edit these videos. And then we use this. No? Do we just go in? Guns blazing? Or should I use that thing?
It is closing time, Monsieur
Huh.
Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
Huh. I kinda didn't think that it would just work like that. I expected there to be more. Also Valuigi and someone.
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
No. Oh well, let's just push this.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
What? What? What?
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod.
Yeah, about that also.
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobino.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum.
Did.
I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, he's dead. Can we now combine them?
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we're heading to the...
Did I show you this matchbook?
that place.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'd better get back to the quest.
So... Uh-huh. Montafalcon. Where is it? Ah. Huh. Well, that seems like a killer.
Excuse me, officer.
Also, this... this seems a bit out of place.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
Can't help it. This oddly cropped or well cut picture. I don't know. It's just no.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
The
I
killer.
believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Yeah, I don't feel like any of these have anything to do.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I mean, I could try to shake his hand, but it's not gonna work. It never works.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
And that's where I had to go, I think. What?
I couldn't open it with my bare hands. Hey, you with the balls.
Oui?
I don't know why, but he seems like the professor.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu! A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitic aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned heads of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders. Plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
Also, do you want a nose?
Look, a red nose.
How you say, whoop-de-doo.
Also, I have some grease paint.
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
It looks like one of mine, or at least another jongleur.
Or a clown?
Mais naturellement, a clown.
Hardly a breakthrough.
Uh-huh. Maybe this is the guy I can actually shake hands with.
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's
Damn.
palm when they make their living with their hands. That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
And few balls are gonna be lost.
I had no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be? A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Well, let's go down the rabbit hole.
Hey, hey you! What do you think you are doing? Leave that cover alone. Now,
Sorry, no harm intended.
you stay away from that.
Also, I kind of feel like we lost this when we were climbing to the castle. But for some reason we still have it.
I didn't have time to sit around.
These whites.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
Okay then, what do you know about?
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Fine.
I thought about using the shake and shock on him, but I couldn't do that to a priest. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of Mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
True that.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
Uh-huh.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. No way.
Yes way.
No.
Come on.
How about this for a gem?
It is very beautiful, monsieur. And yet, I feel that there is an air of suffering about it.
Yeah, he's actually somewhat psychic.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so... what do we do with this?
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. 'em. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Okay, how do we break it?
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Anything else we can do here?
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess. Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
So it's been broken.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Yeah, I never went to Sunday school.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Yeah, I feel like there's not much to do here yet, maybe. Or then I just missed it. But let's go and see the other places. There was... Wait, these are the same. Huh. Okay then.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
I mean... he looks much more jolly and happy down there than he does in the close-up.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, their last Grand Master, Jacques Dumoulin, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
I feel like I should read it.
Have you seen this man before?
No.
Yeah, I kinda guessed it.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
So what am I meant to do here?
Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Okay, so I should do something about them in here. I mean, I feel like I have to break that statue a bit and replace the parts of it with my gear. Can I do it?
I could participate. Sounds.
Uh-huh. How do I break it? Can I actually combine these?
Maybe not.
Yeah. No. Maybe you know what to do.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
So now he knows.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man. That's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I've got a medieval tripod.
Monsieur, you are a walking treasure house.
I was in Ireland recently and I brought back this plaster.
My sister brought back a shillelagh.
Ah, so that's how you say it. I've always been calling it silelag.
I've got a red nose.
Oui, so you have.
I have here a sewer key.
Ah, oui?
What do you think of this?
A pressure sleeve and valve? What should I think?
Never mind. There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
Okay,
Catch you
so
later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I feel like I have to use something on this. Or one of these.
A stone knight lay at the edge. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Let's try these out. No. No. Grease paint. Plaster. Okay, so the outside I could get to the sewers if I just can somehow distract
desire to
the police.
I couldn't open. Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
What do you think of this?
It is a medical device, oui?
Fine.
Does this plaster interest you?
Well,
Forget it. Forget that I asked. Look, a red nose.
you are a clown.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around near the spotlight of my attention, but fell down the pothole of abstraction before I could focus on it. This gadget is a sewer key.
I do not want it, thank you.
I mean, yeah, I
I'm
gotta.
not selling it, I just wanted your opinion.
It is hardly my area of expertise.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta open that, but
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
You smoke.
No, I don't.
In that case, it means nothing to me.
Does this lab pass mean anything to you?
You work in a lab.
No, try again.
You steal lab passes?
No. Well, not as a habit. This was a special case. What do you think of this?
It is a medical device, oui?
Feast your eyes on this.
Incroyable. Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances. And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
I've got a medieval tripod.
And my Uncle Claude has hemorrhoids. So what?
both can hurt if you sit on them wrong. Hehe.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So what do I do? What do I do?
Again?
Hello again, monsieur.
Yeah, there's gotta be something I can do with this guy.
Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long. What do you know about medieval ironmongery? Have a look at this little baby.
A tripod. What is it for?
You mean you don't know?
No, monsieur. Nor do you, I think.
I mean, yeah, I do. I had the gym for it.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I know I have to go there at some point, but...
Would you like to shake... I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
Yeah.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm... Smart answer.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Whoever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur, you have it.
Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy. I read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
So, yeah. Do I just try to brute force myself in there? Come on, let me go. What? Why?
Hey, you
Hmm.
I had no... Hi again.
Oui?
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No. I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Then put on the nose.
Okay, now for my secret weapon. The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls and left in a fury. Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Who would have known it was the clown nose that saved us?
It was the bright red ball I'd got from the juggler.
Well, down to go or down the sewers. Yippee! Oh. This kinda reminds me of Necrovision now.
If I wanted to get deeper into these catacombs, I was going to have to get onto that path. If the near edge hadn't crumbled away, I could have jumped it easily.
Sure, you could have. So where am I gonna put this?
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier, and something about innocence.
Okay, the
The
Blair.
wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone. The wall seemed in very poor condition. The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why.
And the last one.
My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, this is where the gallows used to stand. Maybe.
Eh. Let's go see the... Ooh. This seems like the right path. Let's go talk to the Skull Guardian.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.
Balls. Fine. I have to do something with the hook. Where can I
The
put
hook
this?
lay in a bed of chain. The hook lay...
Is this just going... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta lower it, then... attach this to something.
The hook...
Well, I think I'll leave that puzzle for the next episode. Then I'll do the things with these skulls and stuff. But until then, bye bye.